welcome everyone. Now you're here, we'll have some fun. First we'll clap our hands just so, then we'll bend and touch our toes. Welcome everyone. Now you're here, we'll have some fun. Today's animal is a hyena. Henry Hyena, Why Won't You Laugh? By Doug Jantzen. A funny thing happened today at the zoo. Young Henry Hyena began to feel blue. Now this kind of thing is really quite rare, for hyenas always laugh without care. They laugh at the monkeys who swing from the trees. They laugh at the storks and their wobbly knees. They giggle whenever a bird says chirp. They roar when they hear an elephant burp. Hyenas just laugh because that's what they do. They laugh at anyone who lives at the zoo, but not young Henry. At least not today. His friends couldn't even get him to play. He didn't join in while they teased a few bears. He chose not to help when they chased several hares. He wouldn't cut holes in the llama's new socks or knock down a lion's cub's tower of blocks. No matter the prank, Henry just wouldn't laugh. It was time to seek help from a wise old giraffe. Now, as soon as a problem arose at the zoo, Dr. Long was the one who knew what to do. He gave speaking lessons to several shy parrots. He worked with a rabbit who wouldn't eat carrots. Why, just this past week he sat in the sun and coached a cheetah who hated to run. Dr. Long, Henry said, my giggle is gone. I can't seem to laugh. I don't know what's wrong. Like today when a goat tripped on a limb. Rather than laugh, I felt sorry for him. And later when the zebra let out a yelp, instead of chuckling, I offered to help. Oh, Dr. Long, you must think me a fool. I failed to laugh at a hiccuping mule. Henry, my boy, said the wise old giraffe, let me explain why it is you won't laugh. It's not that you're sick and you're far from a fool. You've just learned that laughing at others is cruel. I'm proud of you, Henry, so cheer up and grin. Your laugh will come out when the kind deeds begin. Henry's face brightened and his smile soon returned. Then back home he raced to explain what he'd learned. His friends gathered round and soon all agreed that Henry Hyena was quite right indeed. So off they all went to try something new, to become the nicest ones at the zoo. They brought honey muffins to each of the bears, then joined all the lions for musical chairs. They sang with the birds and read to the boars. They helped as the monkeys completed their chores. They even jumped rope with the storks and the crocs and knitted the llama some new pair of socks. They did all these things and saw right away being nice was really the best way to play. Young Henry joined in and smiled with delight as all of the animals joked through the night. They had so much fun, and before it was through, Henry's laugh was the loudest of all at the zoo. You have been listening to Henry Hyena, Why Won't You Laugh? By Doug Jantzen. This one's called If You're a Chicken and You Know It. If you're a chicken and you know it, flap your wings. If you're a chicken and you know it, flap your wings. If you're a chicken and you know it and you really want to show it, flap your wings. If you're a chicken and you know it, fly up high. If you're a chicken and you know it, fly up high. If you're a chicken and you know and you really want to show it, fly up high. If you're a chicken and you know it, scratch with your feet. If you're a chicken and you know it, scratch with your feet. If you're a chicken and you know and you really want to show it, scratch with your feet. If you're a chicken and you know it, go buck, buck, buck. If you're a chicken and you know it, go buck, buck, buck. If you're a chicken and you know and you really want to show it, go buck, buck, buck. If you're a chicken and you know it, say buck, 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 buck. If you're a chicken and you know it, say buck, 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 buck. If you're a chicken and you know and you really want to show it, say buck, 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 buck. If you're a chicken and you know it, settle into your nest. If you're a chicken and you know it, settle into your nest. If you're a chicken and you know and you really want to show it, settle into your nest. Yeah, by Grace Hansen. Hyenas live in Africa. Spotted hyenas are one of the most common species. They can be found throughout much of the continent. Spotted hyenas live in groups called clans. Clans live in grasslands and woodlands. They live in swamps and savannas too. Hyenas often rest in shade or water in the daytime. They are more active at night when it is cooler. Spotted hyenas are covered in brown hair. They have dark spots on their bodies and faces. Spotted hyenas are the largest hyena species. They can weigh up to 190 pounds. Females are much bigger than males. Hyenas are meat eaters. They hunt and scavenge. Hyenas will hunt alone or as a clan. Lone hyenas commonly eat birds, small mammals, and insects. Clan hunts allow for bigger meals like zebras. Females give birth to 1 or 2 cubs in a den. A cub weighs about 1 pound at birth. It has black fur. Cubs drink their mother's milk for about a year. The clan helps raise the cubs. It teaches the cubs to hunt. More facts. Unlike many pack animals, female hyenas lead the group. They are larger and stronger than males. Hyenas can run for long periods of time without getting tired. They can reach speeds of 35 miles per hour. Hyenas have large heads. Their jaws are powerful. They have one of the strongest bites of any mammal. Glossary: den, a wild animal's home. Scavenge, to search for dead animals as food. Species, a group of animals that look alike and can produce young together. You've been listening to Hyena by Grace Hansen. Thanks for joining me for today's Animal Explorers Hyena. We begin our journey with Henry Hyena, Why Won't You Laugh by Doug Jantzen, published by Simon & Schuster. Poor Henry Hyena just couldn't laugh anymore at the zoo, and we learned why, and I love the reason why he stopped laughing and especially how he got his laugh back. Then we read Hyena by Grace Hansen, published by ABDO, and we got to learn about these African animals that can weigh up to 190 pounds and don't get tired when they run. Please, I don't know. How can you carry 190 pounds and not get tired when you run? It's a very cool animal. Thanks for joining us for today's Animal Explorers Hyenas. We'll see you soon for our next animal. Let us know your favorite animal so we can cover it on a future Animal Explorers.